Hey guys, what's up? This is TonyBro from Heavy Metal Arcade and also my band Orbinaut. Not sure if you guys been following my Instagram or my Facebook page of Heavy Metal Arcade, but I actually got to attend a really awesome video game convention this past weekend called Too Many Games at Phoenixville, Pennsylvania, like the Greater Philadelphia Expo Center. And I tell you what, I can't tell you how exciting and fun Too Many Games was this past weekend. Literally, Too Many Games was too much fun for me personally. And if you guys never seen it or heard about it or actually visited it before, I tell you what, next time when it comes around, definitely got to go out. Right off the bat, I want to say a shout out to Screenwave Media. I got to meet you guys over there as soon as I walked through the doors, and you guys were really cool, really nice. So, also for everyone watching this video for the first, if you've never heard of Heavy Metal Arcade or watching my videos for the first time, be sure to hit the subscribe button on the bottom, and also to make sure you're getting the notifications, like when new videos do come up. Be sure to hit the bell right there. So with that out of the way, Too Many Games was, it had concerts, it had video games, it had video game tournaments, it had collectibles, it had so much awesome stuff. Even had, of course, costumes, and of course with costumes you had cosplay pro wrestling, so we'll get to that in a minute. So as soon as you walk in and you see Stay Puft Marshmallow Man from Ghostbusters, it was amazing. He's still 500 feet tall. Okay, not 500 feet, but he's pretty damn tall. And then as soon as you walked in, you got to meet so many cool people. There were so many YouTube artists, YouTube people that were, very famous out there. So I got to meet, right off the bat, I got to meet Wood from Beat 'em Ups. Very sweet, very awesome dude, very, very cool. Shout out to you, Wood. You're very awesome. I loved hanging out with you for the little bit of time we did. I got to meet Pat the NES Punk, so that always was. I always enjoyed watching his channels. I don't know what to say to you. I thank you for watching my videos. Whatever. And then I also got to meet James Rolfe from the Angry Video Game Nerd and also Cinemassacre. So for meeting him, that was a huge thing for me. So James, shout out to you as well. So along with meeting YouTube hosts and everything like that, they also had Q&As. They had a lot of panels. Other people were doing panels on the side, just discussing random stuff. There was actually shows as well. There was an improv show I got to see that was done by these people. That I was laughing my ass off. I really did. It was just funny. With at one point they had some guy was hosting a party, and he had to guess who the party members were, and one party members was a narcoleptic Mario, which was hysterical as hell. It was just too enjoyable. So there was while you're there, of course, people were in cosplay costumes. So I got to see Vegeta and Bulma from the Dragon Ball series. I got to see Mega Man with Skull Kid. I got to see Alucard, which is a very cool female version, and Darth Helmet from Spaceballs. So, that was really unexpected. I didn't expect that. I also got to have a drink with Master Shake from Aqua Teen Hunger Force, so that was actually really cool. I got, right before I was leaving on the last day, I got killed by an 8-bit NES version of Jason Voorhees from Friday the 13th, the regular Nintendo game, which all I had was a rock. Cool. It was actually really cool, and that little kid made my weekend complete with that. Also, it's with all the panels and everything else going on, there was also bands that were playing too, so it was concerts going on a lot of the times. And I actually got to see Psycho Stick over there and hang out with Moose and everything. Guys are really nice and awesome dudes, and they're actually going to be playing here in Dingbats on Saturday, August 4th. So, and they're on tour with the band who's also playing with them was Urizen. I got corrected the other day for it. So their name is Urizen, and they basically, this is a band that's Moose was explaining to me, kind of if Guar and Iron Maiden in video games had a baby, it would be this band, and they were really good. They were very entertaining, really amazing. So definitely, if you guys are around in the area or catch them on tour, definitely check those bands out. Along with DBZ, I was talking about before with Vegeta and Bulma, I got to enter my first Dragon Ball Fighters tournament. So here I am at home, like practicing ahead of time because I know like 100% difficulty. I gotta really, try really hard for it. And as soon as I got there, I was right. Not kids, like because they're same age as me as well too. But they were just kicking my ass left and right. I'm like, here's the controller. Thank you. Good night. But there was I did make it to the second round. I didn't beat somebody in the first round, and then I got knocked out, and then I went to the losers tournament, which I made it to the third round in that. So I actually held my own for once, and I actually did pretty okay. So that was really cool. Oh, and then of course in the tournament, the guy, instead of writing me down as TonyBro, I guess it was so loud, he called me TonyRow, like row your boat. So I'm like, whatever, dude. It was all in the fun. I'm like, yeah, I'm TonyBro for the weekend. I'm in disguise, I'm undercover. So espionage. So that was really cool. And over there, I was what do you call it? Since I was there for the 3-day weekend, I went and got the final boss package, which is like I got the VIP after party. Access afterwards, and where there's food and there was like a cash bar, and I got to hang out with DJ Cutman, who was hosting and doing the whole thing over there as well. So that was a really cool experience. And then when you're walking around in the marketplace, of course there's the memorabilia, there's all that really cool, amazing stuff there. Like, I don't have enough money to buy everything, so there was one thing, this one guy, I had no choice, but like I saw his work and everything. It was like amazing shadow box stuff from like screens of certain epic parts in video games. And I'm gonna do my best to showcase this, but if you could see into the camera, it's like a 3D type shadow box of A Link to the Past, where it is just because if you take a picture of it, it's just not gonna do anything. It's like a very popping out 3D type thing for that. And then also I got for Chrono Trigger, if you ever played Chrono Trigger, we're there in Fiona's Forest, where like everybody's like around a campfire with Magus and like Chrono and Frog and all of them over there. So I tell you what, it was ridiculously awesome, to where I had to get the guy's business card and everything just to promote him. So if you go to videogameshadowbox.com, the guy Anthony over there, he's really awesome. If you want to send him an email, it's videogameshadowbox@gmail.com too. So I'll put the link in the description as well. What else was there? Oh, and while I was walking around on my last day, I came across a relic of some rare shit. I came across the cartridge, the Super Nintendo cartridge of Donkey Kong Country that was used in the 1995 Blockbuster Video Game Championship that I was actually store champion for back in the day for the age group of 12 and under. And I'm like, oh my god, I thought that was like not in existence. And when I talked to the guy, he was like, oh yeah, like blah blah blah. And I'm like, dude, how much is that? And he goes, yeah, it's $4,000. I'm like, are you kidding me? $4,000 for this? I'm like, I wish I had the money, because if it was a lot cheaper, obviously I would have definitely bought it, because and I even showed him the picture of my plaque, me being store champion. I'm like, it's a part of nostalgia for me, like on a personal level. But it is what it is. I'm just happy it exists still and it's out there. So I'm very happy at least I got a picture of it. And of course, with everything else too, there was cosplay pro wrestling. So that was just amazing on its own. I live streamed everything, the whole event on my Facebook page. So if you go to my Heavy Metal Arcade Facebook page, I'll leave the link in the description as well. You could actually watch the entire event that was live streamed. And of course, you'll see once in a while I'll do play-by-play commentary, and like also like just chatting with people who were commenting on it live. So Just be sure of that, like be aware of that. But it was actually, oh my god, it was so much fun. I was having so much fun because it was like the first episode of Heavy Metal Arcade brought to life. So if you ever watched the first episode of Heavy Metal Arcade, it was definitely you know, you'll know what I'm talking about. But all in all, if you've never been to Too Many Games before, definitely check it out. I highly recommend it. I met some really cool people, met some really awesome friends. Hope they get to see this video. And, you know, if it comes around again, go. Just go, make it the 3-day weekend thing, and just enjoy. You know, I will be back soon with more local bands, more metal bands, maybe even some national bands now. But I'm going to do my best to entertain you guys, and if it's taken too long to get these band slots filled on my personal time, I'll try to do like some filler episodes just to keep things going. So, as always here on Heavy Metal Arcade, you know what to do. So, keep it metal and keep playing. Thanks.